Judge Carroll was convinced I'd be better off in Pentonville than being around my dad. The only reason he changed his mind is because you're a cop. It's good influence.
Well, the judge wants you to learn there's more to life than the family business.
You know, it's funny how you all think that what Jason and Dad do is so bad, but then the minute that you need their help with someone like Franco, you seem to think it's all fine then.
Look, Jason's not being released so he can kill Franco. He's being used as bait to draw him out so the feds can take the psycho into custody where he belongs.
If Jason uses this as a chance to disappear, you can lose your badge, don't they? You'll be responsible.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
But if it does, if you're not a cop anymore, they're gonna throw me back in Pentonville, aren't they? And my release was conditional. The judge can throw me back in prison anytime he wants.
Well, then you have to stick to the terms. You stay away from Sonny and the business and you'll be fine.
What about you? Aren't you worried about being charged as an accessory if Jason runs?
But Jason's got law enforcement watching his every move. I think it'd be pretty dumb of him if he tried to go anywhere.
Jason only went to Pentonville to protect me. He shouldn't have to spend 5 years in prison for something that he didn't even do.
Yeah, but you know, Jason knew what he was getting into when he made the deal with Claire.
There's no reason to stick to that deal anymore. I'm out of prison. He can care less about what happens to you. The way he sees it, me going to prison is your fault. He made it this runoff to give you a taste of what it was like in there.
Well, he wants to make sure Franco never kills again, and I guess the rest we'll have to figure out as we go. The last time I told you to trust me and let me handle things, you ended up in prison, and no amount of me saying I'm sorry is gonna make up for what you had to go through.
Look, I'm out now. It's fine.
I don't expect you to call it even and just move on. You have every reason not to trust me. I was arrogant. I was arrogant enough to think that I could march into the court and announce that you killed Claudia. And I thought the judge would show some leniency.
Look, it's over, Dante. I don't get why we have to keep talking about the thing.
Okay, you're right. You're right. This is your chance to start fresh. I just wish Sonny would respect that and back off and give some space to let the process work.
Dad means well.
Hey, good intentions are great, but everyone can see that Sonny's life isn't fit for children. You and Morgan and Christina would be better off if there was a distance between you guys and Sonny's life. But Sonny refuses to see it. He truly believes he is the world's best dad.
It's not as hard to love Dad as you think. You and Lulu fight a lot?
We never had a reason to. She always got where I was coming from, accepted the fact that I was a cop as being a part of who I am.
I'll go apologize to the neighbors.
Yeah, that fight got a little loud. I'm gonna knock on everybody's door on the block.
Yeah, I'll do a couple blocks just to be safe.
Hey.
Hey.
Thanks for meeting me.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for calling. I had to get out of there for a while.
Dante's driving you crazy already?
I know, him and Lulu got in this fight, and she stormed off, but then she came back and making up now, so I got a lot of time to spare.
It must be so weird, being forced to stay with Dante and do whatever he says when you don't even like him.
No, anything is better than Pentonville, trust me.
Well, still, you're an adult. I will be in another few months. We should be able to do whatever we want and not have people constantly interfering.
By people, you mean Dad?
He treats me like a little kid, ordering me around, telling me who I can't spend time with. The whole overprotective parent thing is coming a little late, don't you think? It's not like Dad ever cared about spending time with me before. And he wonders why I don't love him.
Yeah, you do.
You want to bet?
I know you, Chrissy. You can be mad at him all you want, but I know deep down that you love him. See, part of you always want Dad in your life.
As parents.
You may love Dad, but I've seen him for who he really is. A man who will abuse and bully anyone who gets in his way. Just like he did with Claudia.
Look, Claudia was a nutcase, Chrissy. She took my mom hostage and tried to steal Jocelyn.
After he ripped into her and threatened to kill her at what was supposed to be her birthday party. It's Dad's fault that she flipped out, and it's Dad's fault that you had to kill her.
No, it's not. What I did to Claudia is on me, no one else.
What about all Dad's done to hurt you? You got shot standing beside him, spent a year in a coma, and then got caught up in some insane cover-up and landed in Pentonville. If anyone should have been locked up in a cell with those freaks, it's Dad.
It's over, all right? Look, I'm out now. That's all that matters. I don't want to keep talking about it anymore.
It's not over for Johnny. He lost his sister and wants Dad to pay for how awful he treated her. And I'm going to help.
Have you learned nothing from my mom? She's the queen of making plans that always blow up in her face constantly.
Those plans are already working perfectly. Dad's beyond mad that I'm hanging all over Johnny. And when I spend the night at his place on Friday, we're talking meltdown of nuclear proportions. Dad will completely lose his mind.
All right.